Lately, I feel 90% happy, 10% sad. There's just this quiet, lingering sadness. I can't help but feel that it's connected to the parts of me that I haven't really acknowledged to myself till now. And that is the part of me that worries. I never realized that I do have a tendency to worry, a quiet tendency to worry about everything and anything at times. I see it a lot more clearly now that I've acknowledged it. The worry gently seeps into my mind, and I just zone out and into the energy of the worry. And I'm suddenly swept up into whatever its narrative is. I feel that's why there's always that lingering sadness inside my heart. I worry about the things that matter to me. I worry if it's going to get better. I worry if it's really all okay. I worry if it will all actually work out. I worry if now is enough for me. I worry if the next moment will be gentle or harsh on me. I worry that I'm searching for a goodness that I cannot find. I worry that I'm reaching out for a gentle hand to hold and there'll be nothing reaching back out to me. I worry if life would be good to us or not. I worry about the steadiness of the goodness that is already there. I worry about everyone, how desperately I need them to be okay. I worry about myself, that my vision be always clear and not clouded by the heaviness of doubt and unease. I worry about my sadness, the void that I feel in my heart, and how I'll do any and everything to fill that void. But it never seems to go away. I worry that I don't live enough of the wholeness of who I am, that I don't honor the nature of my existence, and everything that it feeds my being daily. I worry that I don't feel it's enough, that I don't allow enough of it to come alive in the world around me. Worry for me these days just feels like I'm at the pinnacle of either grace or catastrophe. Worry for me feels like I'm at the precipice of grand and beautiful things, but I'm holding my breath, feeling like it is too delicate a thing to not be absolutely destroyed in a single breath. And I wonder, has worry never met the God that has touched upon all layers and threads of my being, of me? Worry for me these days feels like everything is changing daily and is asking of me moment to moment to feel into something new, to be something new, to wear a new skin and a new heart, and the change, each and every subtle change, feels good and beautiful. But the nature of my worry stems from my perfection, from having my full consciousness touching upon all the minute details. And now change is a new nature of my consciousness. I am no longer immersed and submerged in all the minute details. Rather, I am experiencing not change, but a newness of life, a newness of self. And the perfectionist in me has been looking keenly at the minute details and the grandness of it all. My hands have been directly in the clay of it all, mixing and molding and sculpting endlessly. And now in some ways it feels like my work is done. And I feel my hands being held still, resting, and worry. Worry is ready to go, move, run, leave. There's this silent voice showing me that I need to continue allowing myself to be held in that stillness, to allow myself to be held in place. And I wonder, has worry never met the God that has touched upon all layers and threads of my being, of me? Worry feels like life is good, I am good, all is well, but inside my mind there are these quiet, chaotic scenarios always playing out to some degree, and there's always some part of me that gets lost in it, or is very attentive towards it, sort of anticipating the chaos, so that I'll be ready for it. But worry is more than that. Worry is my mind getting so confused and confuffled in these chaotic scenarios, and I'm quietly and internally reacting to it. Sometimes to the point where I bring it to life in my reality, and then life shows me that it isn't true. The internal chaos isn't real, the internal chaos isn't true. And I wonder, has worry never met the God that has touched upon all layers and threads of my being, of me? And yet yesterday, I felt that silent voice telling me, don't worry, be happy. But worry is more than that. Worry is my mind getting so confused and confuffled in these chaotic scenarios, and I'm quietly and internally reacting to it. Sometimes to the point where I bring it to life in my reality, and then life shows me that it isn't true. The internal chaos isn't real. The internal chaos isn't true. And I wonder, has worry never met the God that has touched upon all layers and threads of my being, of me? And yet yesterday, I felt that silent voice telling me, don't worry, be happy. And yes, I know how incredibly cliche that is. But you know, there are those moments when you hear or feel something and it just clicks in a way that it never has before. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, Chelsea, just be happy. And it got me thinking that throughout my life, believing in the non-tangible has always come more naturally to me than giving my heart's ease towards the tangible. And I just feel God asking me to believe in the goodness around me as effortlessly and naturally as I know Him. I just feel God asking me to allow the tangible to bring ease and happiness into my heart and to just allow myself to release the worry and simply be happy. I've known God and I've clung to God when the chaos was tangible. I guess in more ways than one, I've known God as peace and I've known life as chaos. When the chaos was consistent and unchanging, I never asked it to be different. I just laid all of myself bare to my source. But now the chaos that I've known to be synonymous with life is no longer. And I can't help but feel that God has been very delicately bringing that clarity to my awareness so that I may see it and know it as clearly as He does. It's interesting, you know, my entire journey, experiencing my alignment with God, unraveling and embodying my alignment with my absolute self, and now experiencing my alignment with life. It's interesting that when it comes down to my unique alignment with life, God says it is quite simple. Don't worry, be happy. He simplified it for me after immersing myself into exploring and figuring out the experience I'm wanting to have in my relationships, in my work, in my life, within myself, with God. He says to me now, don't worry, be happy, Chelsea. He simplified it for me, and in His simplifications, it is a monumental shift, an upgrade within my internal world. This happiness feels like something is being returned to me. There's that familiarity within it that feels like it's been here before. It's been a part of me before. A real, tangible in my internal world, staple of who I am kind of happiness. My happiness. A happiness that stands its own ground within me, supporting itself, holding itself up inside of me. A true happiness, a real happiness, a natural happiness. Sadness. Sadness was beckoning the return of her happiness. Sadness was nudging her internal happiness to reawaken. Amen.